And the next day, my wife had arranged for us to go on a snorkel trip. And I was looking forward to that because we were going to get to ride on a seaplane. And I'm old enough, some of you might be old enough to remember a show called Fantasy Island. Anybody remember that show? I love that show, and that's the plane I thought we were going to get to ride on. That was not our plane. Our plane looked like a crop duster duct taped to a flat-bottom boat. Didn't look seaworthy or airworthy. Had a little fella down there asking everybody how much they weighed before they got on it. I'm like, why would you need to know that? He said, so I know how much fuel to put in the plane. I said, fill it up. I was picking that Spanish up pretty good, you know. But I was wrong about the plane and the pilot. Y'all, this was such a fun day for me. This guy could fly this plane, and he took us out to this island in the middle of nowhere, you know. And it was a deserted island, and they had a buffet set up for us on the deserted island. It's the dumb things that crack me up. Sorry. But y'all, that buffet was one of the best buffets I'd ever had in my life. I mean, the freshest, juiciest shrimps. It was them peel and eat them shrimps, except it had like a little spicy rub on it, just a little kick, like I like it. And I'm tearing them shrimps up, just. And then the guy's like, okay, time to snorkel. I said, you want us to get in the ocean smelling like shrimp? I'm from Arkansas, even I know that ain't right. Don't y'all get Shark Week down here? That's how it goes down. Florida, I don't get your news feed, but I do hear from somebody that lives down here. My brother tells me, y'all, you know, lots of people get bit by sharks. It just happens more here than it does at home. So, you know, I ain't lying about that. It was like a few years ago, there was one stretch, there was 10 people down here on the Gulf Coast got picked off the same beach in the same week. See, it ain't even unusual to you guys. You're just like... That was an average week for the shark. What kills me about all those stories is they all sound alike. They all start just like this. I was in the ocean. Yeah, that's where they live, Einstein. They live in the ocean. Everything in the ocean's got teeth, except for half the people swimming in it. What do you say? Somebody bring my floaties. But here's what I think, though, is, you know, people always want to blame the shark for the shark biting, you know. I honestly, if you get bit by a shark, it's on you. You know, you dove in there, knowing full well that is a possibility that could happen. A good possibility that could happen. You know, like it wasn't long ago at SeaWorld, you know, about 10 years ago or so, that trainer got killed by that whale. That's a tragedy, but what kind of whale was that? Prove my point. Look, I don't know how a sperm whale got his name. I do know I ain't swimming with him. Especially if I'm wearing cologne. And the thing about that whale is that whale was responsible for multiple incidents, ain't that right? There was even a documentary about it called Blackfish, and it had actually killed several people, injured several people. One of them was even a patron in the park. He paid to get in there. He paid. But he was ignorant too. He was showing out in front of all the people he came with, and he climbed a security wall and dove in the tank with that whale, and it killed him. And his family sued SeaWorld and won because there wasn't a sign out there telling him not to do that. You guys are killing me. You're like, yeah, there wasn't no sign. You need a sign? There's no sign telling me not to clamp jumper cables on my nipples. Yet I've never done that. Wasn't no sign on my grandpa's electric fence telling me not to pee on it either. I did that. I ain't gonna lie. It didn't feel like Rusty said it would. He's a good friend.